Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My heartwarming moments. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Laiba, a 19-year-old girl, lived in a world full of noise. Not outside, but within. On the outside, everything looked fine. She smiled when someone looked at her. She posted pretty pictures. She attended college, replied politely, and even laughed in group chats. But no one knew what was going on inside. Every night before sleeping, her mind would turn into a battlefield of thoughts. What if I'm not good enough? Why do people ignore me? What if I fail? What if I lose everyone I love? Am I really lovable, or just useful? These thoughts didn't scream. They whispered, slowly poisoning her peace. And no one could see them, so no one understood. Laiba was drowning in her own mind. One day, it became too much. She was sitting in her room, pretending to study. But her heart was heavy. Tears welled up for no reason. Her chest tightened. She felt lost, trapped. She didn't know how to explain it. Not to her friends. Not even to her mother. So, she did what many do in silence. She curled up in a corner and cried. She kept repeating to herself, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just feel broken. That night, her pillow soaked more tears than sleep. She didn't want to end her life. She just wanted the pain to end. The page that spoke back. The next morning, something inside her whispered, Open the Quran. She hadn't touched it in weeks. Not because she didn't respect it. She just didn't feel worthy enough. But that day, she listened to the whisper. She took out the Quran from the shelf, placed it in her lap, and without a plan, she opened a random page. Her eyes fell on one ayah. Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. She froze. It was as if someone had just looked into her heart and replied. This verse didn't just comfort her, it shook her. She didn't need a therapist or a friend at that moment. She just needed a reminder that Allah understood her pain, even when she couldn't explain it, and He responded through His book. Instantly, a new beginning with herself. That night, Laiba took a blank notebook and titled it, Letters to Allah. She wrote everything she couldn't say aloud. Ya Allah, I feel lost. I overthink everything. I don't know why I cry. I don't know why I fear people, but I want to heal. I want to come back. Help me trust you again. She made a promise to herself. I'll stop overthinking about the world and start overthinking about Jannah. From that day, she took a break from social media. She unfollowed accounts that made her feel less. She stopped comparing her life to others. She started listening to soft Quran recitations instead of sad songs. She began praying tahajjud, even if it was just 2 rak'ahs. She created a small list of 3 things she's grateful for every night. And she kept talking to Allah, even while brushing her hair. The transformation no one expected. 30 days later, nothing changed outside. She still didn't have many friends. She still faced stress at college. Her problems weren't magically gone, but something inside her had changed. She wasn't afraid of loneliness anymore, because she had finally befriended herself. And more importantly, she had remembered Allah. Now, whenever sadness came, she didn't overthink. She opened the Quran. Whenever people ignored her, she didn't shrink. She whispered, Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is sufficient for me, and He is the best disposer of affairs. The reality of overthinking. Laiba finally realized something that many don't. Overthinking is not a weakness. It's a sign your heart needs direction. And when that direction is turned towards Allah, your anxiety doesn't disappear. It transforms into trust. The world doesn't need to understand your pain, because the one who created your heart already does. She realized that shaitan attacks most when the heart is vulnerable. And the best weapon? Zikr. Quran. Duas. Sujud. Journaling. Gratitude. Silence. You might be Laiba. Or someone close to her. Maybe you cry silently. Maybe you overthink everything. Maybe you don't even know why you're sad. But remember this. When you open up to people, they might judge. But when you open up to Allah, He heals. Don't wait to feel pure or ready to turn to the Quran, because the Quran is not for the perfect, it's for the broken, confused, hurting souls like you and me. You don't need a new lifestyle. You just need a new lens. See your pain as a path that leads you back to Allah. A personal letter from Laiba to you. Dear friend, I don't know your name, but I know your heart is tired. And I know this world can feel too loud for someone who feels everything so deeply. Please, don't give up. Talk to Allah tonight. Tell Him everything. Cry without shame, and then, just wait. Because the one who revealed a verse for my overthinking can reveal peace for yours too. Don't run from Allah, run to Him.